Pisces, welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and tonight we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Pisces, at time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, something should resonate for you. So what I'd like you to do is use that intuition of yours, Pisces. Only focus on those things that actually do resonate. Anything else, just leave it for another, okay? Let's get started. Tonight we're going to start out with pulling 3 cards from the Zodiac 108 deck. Now, this Zodiac 108 deck offers extra little definitions, persons, places, dates, timing, events, and seasons, as well as perhaps answers to yes or no situations as well. So it's just all very helpful to clarify in the actual general reading when we get there. So starting up here at the beginning, we have actually 4 cards coming out, 2 of them together here. We have optical illusion coming out for you at the beginning of the week ahead here. We got not what it seems, a mirage, a trap, things are unclear, visual effects, confusion, head tripping, trick, hallucination, hocus pocus, maybe sleight of hand, projection, as well as predictive programming. This is all within a few days here with this card coming out. The situation or event in question, Pisces, will develop or unfold within a matter of days. Those did come out together. We also have happening soon. More clarification there. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold very soon. Now, we also have the Inventor card coming out for you for the week ahead. Pisces, this is about innovation, imagination, creativity, gadgets, technology, groundbreaking developments, as well as it's okay to fail, do it again and again, inspired ideals, as well as setting trends, masterminding, and modern era. We'll see how that innovation all plays out and creativity plays out with your week ahead as well. So let's dive in. Tonight I am going to use the Graham Smith Waite 1909, the original circular edition tarot. And I'm just going to pull out 6 cards for the week ahead, for the basic reading at least. And those 6 cards will be 2 cards for the beginning of the week, 2 cards for the middle, and then 2 cards for the end of the week, Pisces. Set that deck aside. Let's dive in and do a basic reading here on these 6 cards, and then we'll come back and clarify even more, tease some more details out with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So in the beginning of the week, we have the 6 of Swords, which is normally traveling away from stress and anxiety. But right here, it dare say you are seemingly stuck. You just can't get away. You are indeed trapped, as we've seen with that optical illusion card coming into play. This is, you're kind of feeling, you're feeling trapped, like you just can't get away from the stress, the anxiety, the chaos and drama that may be developing around you. This will get more clarity out of it as we continue on. And once again, we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse as well. Once again, this is another stuck card, usually hanging on tight to something, but here is you really wanting to let go and just not able to. You're trying to protect your heart. You're trying to ground yourself, but things are just all upside down right now, going into the beginning of your week ahead here. Now, Pisces, middle of the week, we do have the 8 of Cups coming out. It is in reverse. Normally, this is about continuing, walking away from a relationship or continuing on your soul's journey path in search of that remaining 2 of Cups, because in tarot you need, each cycle is 0 through 10, or 1 through 10 I should say, and the 8 of Cups oftentimes is one journeying forth in search of that final completion, and they're seeking out that final 2 of Cups, which is a relationship. But this is in reverse. This means that while you may not be walking away from a relationship, you are not continuing on your soul's journey's path. Pisces, there's kind of a stopgate, a lot of issues there, as well as your Hangman Pisces energy right here. Normally, you are always willing to look at others' perspectives and gain insight of why they're doing the things they do. This is at 9 o'clock. It's aimed at 9 o'clock here in the reading spread. Hangman perspective is you're not willing to, at this time, look at others' perspectives. You've done that time and time again, and this card, I dare say, is at 9 o'clock, not necessarily being very willing to see others' perspectives at this time, for whatever reason that may be. Take it as it resonates for you. We will clarify in more detail, trust me. So Pisces, coming into the end of the week then, here we are with the Nine of Cups coming up. We had the Eight of Cups there in reverse. Now you have the Nine of Cups. Now this is a very self-empowering card. This is about feeling that, really going within, learning to love yourself ideology, not necessarily being vain or prideful, but this is about boosting up your self-esteem and your confidence, raising those levels up, learning how, recognizing that you deserve love, and how to love yourself. And once you do that, you can attract others to come in and love you with that same ability. And it's, you're not crossing that line of self-indulgence though. This is more in line with that self-empowerment coming into play at the end of the week ahead here. Now, your strength card, actually, you have been showing that strength coming in. It's at the 3 o'clock level, so that is really pushing forward as you go through the end of the week. This self-empowerment, boosting up your self-esteem and your confidence is going to gain you that courage, that strength, that bravery to really tackle some of those shadow elements or that beast within yourself and with others. You're able to have that strength, that courage to stand strong and kind of pull and tap into that Leo lion energy that we find there. But we'll get more clarification right now here for you, Pisces. I'm going to pull out the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck here. And we are just going to pull 3 cards for each one of these 6 cards and just tease a little more detail out, see what's going on here. I mean, we already seen that there has been some connection with, like I said, that feeling of trap, sleight of hand, perhaps projection occurring here as well, projecting things. But there is a lot of stuff happening soon, and within a few days we've seen with the Zodiac 108. So tapping in, being more innovative, imaginative as well, is some groundbreaking developments, and knowing, self-empowering yourself. It's okay to fail. You just try and try again, and don't ever give up, Pisces. Once again, here at the beginning of the week, we are going to pull 3 cards for that 6 of Swords in reverse, where you're feeling that trap, feeling like you can't get away from the stress, the chaos, the conflict, and just feeling trapped. And look at this. Yeah, there is this confusion. Check out the 7 of Cups here. This is all about being undecided, not wanting to make the wrong choice here. And you got a lot of options. You just are afraid, of the cups that are options that are being offered to you. You're like, is this an illusion, delusion, fantasy, empty cup, or is this option actually a treasure, gemstone, or a polished stone? That's the kind of indecision and confusion you're having because you really don't want to make the wrong choice. Now, you really would love to have this happy, blended unicorns and rainbows desire of a family. That's that 10 of Cups energy. And like we've seen later in the week, it's in reverse. You're not, or the 8 of Cups is there. You're not journeying forward. But this is what you want. But this indecision, this confusion that's holding you up is keeping you from realizing that blended abundance and completing that a cup of abundance. Now, there is this Emperor energy coming out here. This is the divine masculine Emperor energy. This is the boss, the higher authority. Now, this could be, and irregardless in tarot, male and female, we all have masculine and feminine characteristics. So this could be you stepping into being the boss, being an entrepreneur, being in control and authority, or for others, it may be another that is causing this confusion and a decision need to be made by someone else who seemingly is in that higher authority. This could be a significant other. It could be a parent. It could be another family member, a friend. It could be a coworker and boss, someone who is at that higher authority. Take it as it resonates for each one of you individually, Pisces. But you're feeling trapped. You're feeling like you have no control. Someone else has the control, and that it's leaving you undecided in trying to complete the cycle so you can begin a new cycle as well. And that is what's happening. The main fact of the matter, in order to get away from this chaos, stress, and anxiety and travel away from it to peace, to quiet, to serenity, you do need to make this decision. And I would like to say that there is no wrong decisions making in life, because while you may action, there's consequences for actions and decisions. It just means you may have to take a different pathway, but you eventually come back to your soul journey's path. It's just different ways of getting there. Remember that. Now, Pisces, also with that Four of Pentacles energy, like I said, you're trying to ground yourself. You're shielding your heart here with the Pentacle, as well as you're really focused mentally on physical aspects. Material, could be finances, it could be your home life, it could be something else, some kind of contract or investment. Take it as it is, but it is in reverse. So your whole world seems to be upside down. You're lost your grounding here, and you need to find that again for yourself. And that's why you need that, find that solitude and that moment for contemplation, reflection, to really help you so you can make that decision that's needed. Regarding this Four of Pentacles energy in reversal, we pull out 3 cards here. Now, there is this Knight of Cups. Now, this is a cup of understanding, a cup of compassion, empathy, coming from another. This cup is coming from, it's got that watery characteristic. So there is that empathy. There's that understanding. There's that affection and attention coming with this cup of love. It could be romantic for some of you as well, and take it as it resonates. We do also have the Page of Swords, and this is all about gaining knowledge and learning lessons. So you definitely, like I said, when you may have mistakes and failures that happen, that's how you gain knowledge and you learn lessons. You don't keep repeating those mistakes and failures. You actually level up or cycle up, in the case be in the tarot, and keep doing it, start again. Don't give up is what the main thing is. Now, I dare say there is a lesson learned about heartbreak, a feeling of loss and grieving, something that you were passionate about. You can see there's some truths or ideals or knowledge gain that's caused some heartbreak, grief, or loss for you. But that is where you have learned those lessons. Look at you looking back at this little cup of love coming at you. So this could be someone with that energy, and you've learned to be a little more cautious. You're trying to learn from your past mistakes and failures in attention to this new cup of love offer that is coming your way. But right now, like I said, you need to not make the same mistakes. By doing so, that is actually what will turn you around and ground you in the beginning of this week. So now, Pisces, we do have in the middle of the week here this 8 of Cups energy coming into play for you. Now, it is in reverse, so like I said, you're kind of stuck. You really are just stalemated or stagnated here, not making those decisions. And this one, you're not really sure what your soul journey's path is, so you can't move forward to that 10 of Cups completion. But what's coming into play here is you're somewhat stuck because there is these arguments. This is the 5 of Swords energy, and this is about arguing. This is about headaches and migraines. Disagreements abound, but 5s are all about changing. So this is about changing the way you argue. It's okay to agree to disagree. It is part of changing. Your ideals have merit, so do others. You both can be right. It doesn't mean that's the end of the world. And you got to change that aspect of not just throwing down and walking away or giving up. It is all about don't give up. Your ideals have merit. You can always agree to disagree. That is the mature aspect. And look, here's the Hermit card coming out. This got a little Virgo element to it. The Hermit card is all about going within, having the spiritual enlightenment, a revelation of discovering your inner guiding light. And all of a sudden you start to see you're revealed to you, you start to see the journey forth. Your own narrow pathway is enlightened for you. So you're not going to see the whole path forward into the end of time, but you do get baby step views, maybe 1 or 2 steps in the future, and you just need to take that first baby step. And when you do, all of a sudden, another step will be lighted up in front of you. Now, you are the only one who can see your soul journey's path that you picked for yourself in this journey in life. No one else can see that narrow pathway, only you. So it is where you go inside, contemplate, focus upon, and be directed along your own pathway. Some of that, to finding that, is this Queen of Sword energy coming in. Now, this is those airy qualities of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra coming out here. The Queen of Swords is also known as the Queen of No BS. Now, this female or feminine characteristics coming out here is all about being clear, concise, practical, and logical in observing and listening to others, because you know when you're being deceived and you already know the truth, and you allow others to come in and they can tell there's truth. And if it doesn't line up, well, you just cut that BS out of your life, right? You simplify your life with practical, logical, and real facts, leaving your emotions to the side, and just kind of cleaning house to simplify, because that makes it a lot easier to really contemplate, focus, reduce the stress and anxiety, and reduce the arguments. In which doing so, you will discover what your soul journey path is, so you can turn this around and continue on a pathway much better for yourself. Now, Pisces, like we said, your hangman energy, Pisces here, is pulled back a little bit, because you do, you're just feeling, you're always looking at everybody's other perspective, and it's time for someone else to do so for you. There we are again. There is that decision that needs to be made, and you kind of put your blinders on. You don't want this decision to be made with emotions. You're trying to be practical and logical. And like I said, you're tapping into that Queen of Sword energy. Now, you don't want to get carried away. I know sometimes it seems like it'd be easier without emotions, but you need to balance the practicality with the emotions as well as spirituality. You find that balance and harmony to make these decisions. Once again, you'll notice your heart is crossed. I realize you're not wanting to tap into emotions because you have this heartbreak. You feel this loss, this grief, this angst and emotional distress, but a decision will be made, or if you can't make it, oftentimes the universe will come in and make it for you. And it's usually no decision is a decision, right? So Pisces, look at this. This is the Three of Pentacles. This is about collaborating with others. You're not alone in this, so definitely seek out others. You have others who will assist you in whatever project or endeavor that is being taken care of here. They have skills, they have experience and expertise that you may not have, but coming together, you can work as a team and or a group, a collaboration, to complete a project in hand. Look at this Two of Wands energy. Once again, twos are about decisions. And this one, though, is about really focusing in on your, using creativity. Focus in, write down, maybe journalize, what are your goals? Where do you see yourself doing, or where do you want to go? Because in order to manifest what you really want, Pisces, you have to actually envision where you want to be, your goals, the kind of that vision board aspect they talk about. You need to really make some decisions on where do you want to be, what do you want to do, and how do you want to go about it, and set those goals for yourself. And that will help move you along and get you out of the hangman perspective as well, and continuing on. So midweek, time to really focus in, what do you want? Ask yourself that, and then even write it down. What goals? Where do you need to do? What do you need to have done? And it'll help move you along practically as well as emotionally, moving you forward. Because here you are, it will be self-empowering as well. Once you know what goes and you want that are going to be wanting to achieve for success, it empowers you. You start to feel that empowerment. Your self-esteem rises. Your confidence is boosted, Pisces. That makes things move ahead quite finely for you. Because look at this. We got this devil energy coming out. And I know you're like, oh my gosh, the devil, how scary. No, this is actually good news. And the good news is he's not going to come along and try to detract you, distract, or derail you when you are already off track. You are on track now by the end of the week. And so all of a sudden, this inner negative critic shows up and starts trying to lie to you and twist the truth around. Look at this. You got this King of Pentacles energy coming out. Now, this King of Pentacles is those earthy characteristics of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming out here. And this King of Pentacles, oftentimes he's the final king in the lower arcana. So he's gained a little more experience and wisdom because he's already gone through those cycles of being the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and the King of Swords. And here he is, King of Pentacles. So he may be more mature aspect because of the experience he's gained. So he's more cautious. He's more pulled back and, doesn't necessarily make decisions very quickly. He's just, more that let's measure twice before we cut. Let's, make sure we got a step here, make sure we got a stable foundation kind of aspect. Now, this could be characteristics within you, Pisces. It could be with another that's coming into play, but notice the abundance and bountifulness of it. He is usually loyal, dependable, and stable. You also have a Queen of Wands energy coming out. This is more like those fire signs. You got the Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo energy. And once again, this could be characteristics within you and others as well. There may be other people involved here, and that's where that devil energy is coming into play here. Now, with this Queen of Wands, she's usually a very charismatic and attractive feminine energy. She's very inspiring, motivational, as well as creative in resolving certain issues or situations. She finds creative solutions. So that could definitely be coming out. You could definitely be tapping into those characters yourself, because we did have that inventor about creativity, imagination, innovating, finding those solutions. And we are moving into the Strength card, which the Strength card, like I said, is that Leo the Lion energy coming out there. 3 cards for that strength and why, you're moving forward, you're being self-empowered. Look at this. It is taking some time. I mean, even though things are happening soon and happening within a few days, there is this slow but steady progress forward. It's almost a snail pace slow. The Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest knights in action, and he is bringing forth that message regarding an opportunity. Now, this could be a new home, a new job, a new promotion, a raise even, some investment or a contract for some of you. It's just really slow, snail's pace progression. And, you got to have the strength and the courage, the patience, tame that beast. Because I think Pisces' biggest problem is patience, having the patience. We're so impatient. But strength and courage to hang in there. That opportunity is coming. It's just really slowly coming in. And look, there is that new cycle of love, overabundant, overflowing, Ace of Cups love coming at you. So hang in there with that patience. That is coming. You're ending a cycle of wands here. Look at the 10 of Wands. Now it is, this is the card that is talking about you taking on all the responsibilities, the tasks, the projects, doing it all yourself, always stepping up and just taking on more. And you're feeling that burden on your back. It is overwhelming you, and you are ready to end that. It's time for others to step up and assist, and you want to have that new beginning, a new cycle, a new start. You are ready to leave the old behind. Let's start new. Let's get this started. You have the strength and courage. You are finishing up. Believe me, this is not going to last forever, this carrying all the burdens yourself, because you do have this new overflowing cup of love cycle beginning, this understanding, compassion, as well as this opportunity is working its way towards you, Pisces, by the end of the week as well. So let's go ahead and grab the Winnie D's Oracle deck now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull you one card. Now, this Welsh Celtic, almost mystical deck. It is awesome deck for adding just an extra affirmation for you to focus or contemplate upon on the week ahead. So, Pisces, you have the feminine energy coming out for you this week. Now, it says, I allow my inner feminine to shine through. I let wisdom and compassion to guide my steps. Very Piscean in nature there, using wisdom and compassion to guide your steps. Now, this is the circle. It's the quintessential goddess symbol. So life is a circle here, Pisces. The circle represents equal power sharing and sacred space. A spiral is created by a circle moving forward and upwards. Look at that. So that's the kind of cycles you want to continue on. You don't want to repeat circles, because that's just karmic energy that creates that confusion, that chaos, because you've already done that, dealt that. So wrap that up and let's move up a cycle and learn some new and embrace all that you're becoming, and then simply welcome that change as well. Now, we're also going to grab you 2 of the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle cards today, just to help kind of pull the reading together a little bit more. So your two cards today here with the Chinese five elements is, the first one is the Earth Sheep. This is about return to your center. Yes, once again, this is time to ground yourself. Really return to center balance here, where you can meditate, you can contemplate, you can reflect upon, and really find your center balance so that you can then project forward in more controlled circumstance. You also have the fire tiger coming out here, Pisces. This is share your gifts, and you know you got some gifts. All you have creative gifts, you got talent, and so many different avenues. And those themselves, when you share your gift with others, oftentimes that gift will return tenfold in other ways that you did not know. And that's part of that collaboration, networking with others, sharing that gift with others. Oftentimes will bring about gifts back to you. And finally, we're going to pull just three Moonology cards to wrap up this reading for you this week ahead, Pisces. So let's grab those right here. Oh, you're getting four. Aren't you lucky, Pisces? All right, the first one coming out for you is hold your vision, Pisces. Second one is confidence is your key to success, as well as you are good enough. Indeed, Pisces. Remember that you are indeed good enough, as well as nothing will come of this situation. So whatever situation that you're looking at, take it as it is. That could be good, that could be bad, but it is happening soon and nothing's going to come of it. So take it as it resonates for you. Anything that wasn't, leave it for another. We'll catch you next time, Pisces. Bye.